Hey, it's Bay. Everyone's everyday carry is different, and while mine may not be the most aesthetic, it definitely works for me in terms of carrying the least amount of stuff possible. This is the bare bones everyday carry setup that I carry with me no matter what. This is the Akini Exto, my main wallet. It's what I've been rocking for over 2 years now, and it has held up great. I added this little loop that I use to keep stuff like my keys or my AirPods to hook them up if I ever need them together. This one in particular holds up to 4 cards, but I like to squeeze in 5 sometimes. It can actually hold some additional cards in this compartment, but I like to keep other stuff in there. This thing can also hold cash, a decent amount at that. Super simple, super minimal, and super easy to pick out which card you want. There hasn't been a wallet that made me want to switch ever since. Oh, I'm sweating. It's getting hot in here. Next up are my keys. The Orbit Key Ring V2 is my absolute favorite thing from the setup. It allows me to add or remove things so easily, without the risk of damaging my fingernails. I'm using the Orbit Key Organizer Star Wars Palpatine Edition to organize my keys. It's super subtle and minimal, and to be honest, you can't really tell that this thing is the Star Wars edition, but I really like the purple accents. I keep an Apple AirTag not because I lose my keys, but so that I can track my bag if this thing ever goes in one. There's also a SIM ejection tool because I like to travel a lot, a Dailyco Quick Pry Mini Pry Bar, and a flashlight that's been discontinued. Spoiler alert, it's the only flashlight that I EDC, and it's called the Brass Peanut. Not the most powerful thing, but it definitely gets the job done and is much brighter than your standard iPhone flashlight. Speaking of iPhone, this is my iPhone 14 Pro Max. The case I have on is falling apart, so I might as well just upgrade to the newer one, right? I'm just kidding. But do you think it's worth the upgrade? Marginally better battery life, a telephoto camera, and USB-C? Anyways, the battery life, camera, and screen on this thing is so good. I do like to bring a journal with me everywhere, and I try to, but there are those little times where I feel like I don't need it. So my phone is good enough for those random ideas that I need to write down. Same thing with my camera. This thing replaces it if I ever need a lighter kit. My AirPods Pro are a must-have, no matter what. I need these with me at all times. These are in my ears for a good portion, if not the majority of my day. I use them for literally everything from listening to music, taking phone calls, editing my videos, you name it. I have a leather case from Mujo, and it protects them while having them easily accessible. The clip portion kind of fell off, but this thing is still very usable. I usually don't clip my AirPods to anything anyways. It either just goes right in my pocket or in my bag. The second generation case is so useful since you can use the Find My app. I would buy these things again and again. I think the USB-C versions are just as worth it, and it's worth having an extra spare around. There are a couple of other items that I like to carry with me, like eye drops and a chapstick. I usually carry around with me a pair of sunglasses as well because I like to protect my eyes. The pair that I'm currently using is called the Maui Jim Stillwater because it's foldable and more portable than most. Does the job, and it looks pretty cool too. Believe it or not, but that's it. I have an Apple Watch, but I don't really wear it every single day, although I do try to. I've been trying to get rid of the tan line that's on my wrist, and I do want to get into watches, so if you have any recommendations, comment down below. I also love knives, but I haven't felt the need to carry one with me every single day. Same thing with pens. Maybe you could convince me otherwise. I'll leave everything mentioned in the description if you're interested. If you made it this far into the video, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.